Hey, what's up? I'm Al Cox, and this is me working on a game idea. I'm all home alone, and finally I got some time to just like spend a couple hours and try to make a game. So let's, what do I call it? Ball Shooter Attempt 2? I don't think that's it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I forgot about that. I quit smoking cigarette, and yeah, I smoked out the other day. I'm trying to make a game, and I got so frustrated I couldn't do shit. Always trying to make a game. Always have a game idea, and I want to see if I can make it in Buildbox. And I would say most of the time I can't, but you know, I'm trying to get there. I'm okay with taking my time. So let's see what we got here. So this is an idea. If you've watched some of the past videos, I don't know what I'm calling it. Not dev diary, devlog. So I think this will be number 3. Here's what I made. So this is the best version that I like so far. I have a similar version. Oh wait, no. The biggest problem here is that the side numbers don't look completely big. So anyways, this game is, as you see, is kind of what I have so far. I want to try to make this into a complete game. I don't know about the sprites. I'm sorry, whatever the shit that's following the ball. Particles. My mind was blinking. I don't know if I'm going to keep the particles. I was just having fun. So essentially, everything moves. Oh, fuck. Like, I don't know why that happens either. The ball spins all over, out of control. Basically, you get a color, and then you just want to kind of keep that color to stay alive. And then, of course, everything just kind of moves. Fuck. A little bit faster. Here, you can see it over here. Point. Wait, no, you can't see it because that's my face. Right there. Increase of 0.25, max 200, minimum 25. I don't know. I don't like how. Oh, you know what? So in the playable demo, so in the preview of what you see right now is not what you would see in like iPhone 4. So you go to iPhone 4. I think this is a better, for example. Um, I do have legitimate concerns that. Hold on, let me not die. Play this game for fun. Yeah, doing great. Yeah, so like this I think is just gonna be my game. I don't want to do anything more that'll get me lost in the world of game making. I just want to release a game. um, shit. I score, come on. Ah, fuck that up. So again, I do have a little bit of concern that in the iPhone X, that the sides are actually cut off. Like you see how the one, like, but it can't be. It can't be, right? Right? I don't know. Do you have an iPhone X? I'll send you a test link because I actually have this game on my phone. I updated it and everything. So we got the game. Go ahead and just kind of jump into it. What do I want to change? So I don't know about. Okay, so things that need to change. See, I thought, you know, let me write it down. Let me get this. Yes, let's make a list of what I need to do because I always get confused and who knows what's going on? Not me. Okay, so one idea was particles, raindrop coming from the top to the bottom. Just an idea I had. Seems like an idea that I could just literally make happen. See if it looks good or not. What was the other idea? Okay, so right now we have it. So the action. Okay, so we need. So right now we have the colored action that changes the color of the balls. So why don't we just go into it here? So this is an action, and all the different colors here have, you know, green, red, and then the number is a position of where the block is. So this changes this changes the ball color, but it also gives the ball a point, which I don't think we want. We don't want that. So I'm going to go into all of these and make sure I change the reward point to 0. Now what I will do is make another action, another block, and make it an action that does do the points. And I'll also make it invisible because its only function will be to count points. Here we got this red one. Object action. Call this one points. Make it opacity 0.10. I mean, honestly, I'll make it invisible. Do this first. 1 point. And also maybe make it go slow motion. I don't think I want to fuck around with that. So let's just go here. And so whenever the main character, whenever the main character actually breaks through, so let's move it up a little bit, breaks through, so this from the yellow, they'll hit it and not die. I kind of just want to move it up a little, yeah. Nope, not you. Yeah, so do this copy, and then we're literally going to go through every single one. So this is on yellow 3, paste, and this actually change your opacity to 0. Yeah, now this will be keeping score. So I like this because before I only set it up because I wanted to keep score, and I was having the two kind of like two functions do the same thing. So I had this little box keep both the score and change the color of the character. But now that I'm evolving in this game, which I'm gonna want to call bollocks maybe, because that's like the English word for balls. I don't know. British, Scottish, Irish, one of those. Now, what I do think would be cool is if these were. Oh, can you change opacity to these? Maybe. Let's try it. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna make all of them invisible because they're still there. And let's see how that affects the gameplay. Maybe it makes it the coolest thing that we've ever seen. Maybe it is stupid and I actually don't know how. The point is that it takes a second to do it. And I'm curious about it. So we doing this shit. Okay. Reset. I'm gonna go to iPhone 5. Alright. Okay, so red. I don't like how that happens. Okay. I'm liking it. I don't like how it starts off white. Hold on, let me just can I change that? Like, why do you start off white? Maybe just get over it for now. Ooh, the ball explosion. I feel like the mouse is a little tricky. That I don't know why. Okay, so when the character dies, here, watch. When the character dies, the balls are spread out, like boom. Okay. However, when the character dies and it's moving fast, trying to do this, and yeah, that you see, I don't know why it does that, and it probably most definitely has something to do with the angular velocity and or speed of the character object while it's moving and before it hits the enemy and gets destroyed. That velocity is then transitioned into the death of the character. How do you stop that from happening? I have no idea. Zero. I don't even know if that's possible. Here are all these colors. Oh, what if I did this? So now all of them have literally not even zero. Okay, so before it had zero velocity or angular velocity, leaving it to maybe have some. I don't know. So now velocity doesn't even exist. If I can get this, yeah, no, that doesn't work. Damn it. That would have been cool if it worked. You know what? Even though that's not working, you know what I would like? I'd like this to be fucking even smaller. So Shift Option, Shift Command. There we go. And this isn't just red. This is like every color ever. Well, every color that's in the game. So four different colors. Um, yeah, I like the sides better. Okay. Now I wonder if we can move this here. Something like this. Yeah, that would be cool. So my hope here is that the character will change into a new colored ball before or during its process of breaking the wall. That way, it kind of adds some fluidity to the gameplay. And as per usual, I do not know if this will work. I don't know. I hope it will work. However, the whole thing with the character ball moving everywhere, I was hoping that would work too. But overall, I think I got a very simple, cool gameplay. Oh, I got confused because I was expecting the color to change and it didn't. Nice. Yeah, so you see how it's doing that in the middle? Not in the, well, like as it's changing. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Nice. Oh, I got confused. I was thinking about my life and what I'm trying to do and this week and next month. And I wasn't looking at the fucking color, goddamn it. All right, fun times, fun times. Okay, so what's next? Downside of having a big beard like this is a lot of liquids get stuck up there. Anyways, I should shut the fuck up. Okay, what do we want to? What was this? What was number two? Yeah, particles from the top. Yeah, I want. So what I want? I should preface on what do I want. I want a cooler background. I want the background to look like I guess I can see some fucking lines in there, which is obviously not what I want, and I know how to get rid of that, but... Oh, save. Always save. If you don't save, you're kind of fucked because you're fucking yourself over because you didn't save. Not a profanity. Saving takes time. You guys into crypto? Dabbling in crypto. I think the trick is to get paid in crypto. Let's see. Let's talk about myself while this shit is saving. I'm 36. I worked in the tech field for a while doing ad operations. Essentially, if you have a website with ads, I know how to set up the infrastructure using DoubleClick for publishers. And I did that for about 12. Oh, fuck, no. I'm connected to the back internet and I need the front. If you can't save it, then you're fucked. Okay, so let's see. Me. Worked in the tech space. Oh yeah, so I saved some money. I was trying to save usually around 5% to 10% a year. Yeah, I just kind of got tired of doing ad ops. Like, I can do ad ops. I still even do some contract ad ops, which is great. I just didn't want to fucking save it, man. Yeah, I just didn't want to do it anymore. So it was like, I was living in New York City, love New York City, respect New York City, would live in Brooklyn today if I had the money to, but I don't. And, well, I mean, no, that's not true. I have enough to live in Brooklyn for a couple of years, maybe let's say 1 to 2 years, because that rent is expensive and that life is expensive, which you can totally do cheaply. But yeah, when you're paying $2,000 a month for a small ass studio, 250 square feet, and you're not even like in the center, but you're in a cool spot, because that's a cool spot, because you know it's cool. Just a lot. Yeah, so anyways, didn't get a job, live out in Thailand now, Chiang Mai. I'm a nomad. Lived in Chiang Mai for about 4 months. Before that was India for a month. I'll probably go to Seoul for a couple of weeks, and then Europe. I'm pretty much gonna go wherever the fuck I want, but Chiang Mai I think is kind of like the base. I have enough to. Did I save? Am I just talking about myself now? I don't even like talking about myself, so you'd have to get into this video to even see any of this shit. The saving is the most important piece here, just to be clear. You use Buildbox and you forget to save consistently. After you lose a couple of hours of shit, man, that sucks. Yeah, anyways, I've been fucking with Buildbox for a while, maybe a year. I have yet to release a game. I'm trying to make this game to release it. I play a lot of Buildbox games. I like playing Buildbox games. I think it is the easiest, best way to get insight into Buildbox. I have thoughts of Buildbox as a whole and a company, but honestly, I think they're just young and they're trying to figure it out. And what they have here is pretty incredible. I've played around with Game Maker, Unity, Corona Labs, I think. Corona SDK. I have 2 games, 3 games? How many games do I have on that one? 2, 3, I don't know. I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, I have 3 games. So that one's cool, but that one again, I had to use a developer, which, you know, it's fine if I have a job and can pay a developer not less. Oh, cool. I would pay that developer probably 100 to 400 a month. You know, like I said, I had a nice job so I could pay it, but I did that for about a year or 2, and anyways, Buildbox. I want something simple. I want something minimalistic, and this game, Bollocks, has that very simple, basic principle. Like, I think everyone's trying to make fucking $1 million, and I'm just trying to make a game that I can keep my sanity in this world. It moves the ball down a little bit. I don't like that. Don't do that. I wouldn't keep doing this until I die. Oh, the fucking mouse bullshit. Yeah, the block actually causes the ball to move down. I don't like that. I'll make a note of that. Note. This is nice, right? Like little blocks make character bump down. Okay, cooler backgrounds are. What else was I looking for? I think I can adjust the speed, but let's look at graphically like what works. These are test levels. I don't want to get rid of test levels. Let's get rid of it. That's fine. I never liked that thing anyways. Sorry, my screen has smudges on it, and it seems like whenever I'm trying to get really focused and get some work done, my eye picks up something frivolous like a fingerprint on the screen, and it's bugging the shit out of me. That's how I fix it. So, uno momento. Here we go. Anyways, let's just fucking get into it. Okay. What raindrops? I wanted some kind of raindrops. Particle effects. I've never seen. I don't know if I should say never. I've never really seen a good use of like flag and trail. And it's maybe because I don't understand how to use it, or when I've seen it, I don't even know that's a trail or a flag. But honestly, particle is just the way to go from my perspective. What was it? Someone has a good article. Particles, Buildbox. This guy, fucking GTE. I haven't seen much of him like recently or in a while. Buildbox 2 years ago. No, emitters. Yeah, this guy's got some good shit. So watching a YouTube video and a YouTube video. No, I'll just get to the good stuff. Is these images and then. So my thought is like take a look at these. And I can make a particle using the same colors or the color theme of the game, I guess, or the color palette or whatever. Emitter 7 looks cool. wait. Go back. You think a 6 looks cool. Oh, and I really like 2. You made a 2 and 6. Right. So these are just ideas. What really matters is here. And what do we need? We need actual colors. I feel like you should be able to have multiple images in here. Okay, so you can only have one image in the particle emitter at a time. So the question becomes is, do you make multiple particle images to have each color of the rainbow that I have here, which is blue, green, red, yellow? Yes, you can totally do that. However, because I like to do my own thing, I'm actually going to do something else, which is I'm going to create a new one. Let's say 200. These are particles, so they shouldn't really matter. Grab. Grab 1, 2, 3. Take these, make them smaller, and then literally just put them, I don't know, each corner maybe. Figure that out. Oh wait, how many? 4. Okay, I thought there were 5 for a second. I was like, what? Okay, that looks like Twister almost. All right, now I'm just getting the balls all here. Just in case you're not sure why I'm doing this, you'll see in a second. But it's more for the particles, and then kind of trying to have fun with the particles. And there's a way you can do it where you essentially just like I could have made a separate particle for each one of these, sure, but I did not want to. I want to try this out. I want to see how this works. Like this looks like it has. It's like why do it 3 times or 4 times when I can do it 1 time? Now again, this isn't perfect because like you can see that right here, this is all kind of stipulated on this single image, but I feel like if we spin it, like that should help, right? Spin a big time. Yeah, look at that motherfucker. I'm just gonna zoom in because I want to see it. If we wanted to go -90. You know, I'm not gonna lie, all that fucking talk. And now let me just see how it looks with no spin. See now? So I want to keep these particles at the top, but they're gonna move down. Well, let me do this first. Let me go to the character. Character has a particle, I believe. Go into this particle, which is essentially what I had before, and I kind of just want to make this smaller. I want to make it like fucking tiny. I don't know what that would look like, so I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. So it only lasts for a second. Oh, you know why? Because all these. No, never mind. I was gonna say they all have particles, but they don't. So wait, why does? So the second it touches an action. Oh, I get it now. Okay, so let's just go ahead and go to this character. Get that. Get rid of that. Oh, wait a minute. I can just go in here and literally just grab this piece. I don't need to grab all 4 of them because this one piece has all 4 of them. Yeah, now we leave it like that. Perfect. I think the biggest thing when like trying to make a game is I definitely substantially underestimate the value of time it takes. Been working on this specific one for not that long, hour-wise or time-wise, but knowing that I have to make everything else, yeah, let's see what else I have to make. For me, this is like very difficult because I have to plan. So, game over, game intro. What do we call this game? Bollocks. Like, I should probably do some research, make sure that game name is not taken. App Annie is a cool website that gives you information on all apps and stuff. Bollocks. Cool. Game over. Probably a button would be good, right? Like, it says restart. I feel like I have a button somewhere. Let's take a look. Here we go. GUI interface icons.